Though some Pokemon appear like mythical creatures, there are others based on real plants and animals. We likely won't be finding a Bulbasaur or Abra out in the wild just yet, but here are 10 real-life Pokemon that actually exist. Fennec Fox. Its name pretty much gives it away that Fennekin is based on the adorable Fennec Fox. The small nocturnal fox can be easily recognized by their unusually large ears. They have adapted to live in the Sahara Desert, which is a low water and high temperature environment. Fennekin in the game and TV show are fire-type Pokemon, which seems to be a nod to their real-life counterparts' habitat. They are one of the starter Pokemon a player can choose when starting Pokemon X and Y. Hedgehog. The mythical grass-type Pokemon Shaman has two forms depending on whether it is on land or in the sky. While its white body and bushy grass-like fur on its back, it closely resembles a real-life hedgehog. Hedgehogs have roughly 6,000 quills on their backs, which they can flex to use as protection from enemies. They are primarily found in Europe, Africa, New Zealand, and Asia, but their popularity as pets have brought them to nearly every country in the world. While not nearly as rare as Shaman, they are definitely the inspiration for this incredibly rare Pokemon. Chromodorus Loki. Shellos are water-type Pokemon that appear as blue or pink depending on where they are caught in the games. They do not possess shells and appear to be based off of sea slugs. The exact reference seems to be the Chromodorus Loki, more commonly known as Lox chromodorus, a colorful species of sea slug. They are found in tropical waters near Malaysia, Australia, Indonesia, Fiji, and the Philippines. With its wavy body, wide antenna, and frilled gills, there is definitely a striking resemblance between the two. Masked Lovebird. The flying-type Pokemon Chatot resembles a bird with a musical note head and a metronome for a tail. It's also brightly colored and known for its beautiful singing voice, as it is one of the few Pokemon that can say more than its own name. Chatot's design is based off of a real-life masked lovebird. They share Chatot's black head, colorful body, and ringed eyes, and are also known for their beautiful songs. Unlike many other species of parrot, which are known to squawk and shriek, masked lovebirds tend to be quieter and have softer voices. Kissing Gourami. Lovedisk is a pink, heart-shaped water-type Pokemon with big, kissy lips, so it's hard to imagine that something like that could exist in real life. Let us introduce the Kissing Gourami, a tropical, freshwater fish that is pink in color and has big lips. They are omnivores with a diet consisting of algae, plankton, insects, and other aquatic plants. Unlike Lovedisk, however, they have sharp, horny teeth behind their kissy lips. They aren't the most friendly either, as they use their big lips to latch on to other Gourami in territorial disputes. Eastern Tiger Swallowtail Caterpillar. The second Pokemon Ash Ketchum caught in the TV show was Caterpie, a tiny bug-type Pokemon. It was clearly based off of a caterpillar, given that it evolved into a cocoon Pokemon called Metapod before emerging as a Butterfree. Amazingly, the real-life caterpillar Caterpie was based on looks remarkably like its anime twin. The Eastern Tail Swallowtail Caterpillar has a thick green body and orange V-shaped antenna on its head. It even has markings on its head that looks like Caterpie's eyes. Similar to Caterpie, the Swallowtail Caterpillar evolves into a cocoon and emerges as a swallowtail butterfly. Yellow Eye Rockfish. Though widely considered a useless Pokemon on its own, its evolved form, Gyarados, was nothing to sneeze at. Even if it takes 400 candies in Pokemon Go to obtain, Magikarp had a lot of people scratching their heads in Pokemon Blue and Red when its only attack was Splash and it didn't appear to do anything. Its real-life inspiration appears to be a yellow eye rockfish, also known as a red snapper. They share a similar body structure and coloring, but these East Pacific fish are hard to come by for the casual fisher. They are bottom feeders and can live to be over 100 years old. Pitcher Plant. The grass-type Pokemon Bellsprout from the original 150 looks cute in comparison to its formidable final evolution, Victory Bell. This imposing, fanged, plant-like creature stood as tall as his Team Rocket trainer James in the 90s TV series, but in real life it appears to have been based off the pitcher plant. This frightening-looking flora has a leaf lid covering its mouth that fools insects, mice, frogs, and even birds into thinking they are resting on a leaf. It emits a sweet smell which lures prey inside. Once something has fallen in, it cannot escape and is disgusted by the sweet-smelling juice inside the plant. Thankfully, the real-life version of this Pokemon doesn't really have fangs, though. Axolotl. Mudkip is a water-type Pokemon that appeared during the third generation of the games and is one of Brock's Pokemon in the TV show. While Mudkip looks very cute and cuddly, the animal that inspired it is adorable in its own way. The axolotl is a Mexican salamander that is considered endangered as they are nearly impossible to find in the wild now. Unlike most amphibians, they never undergo metamorphosis, so they do not develop lungs. Instead, they retain their gills and remain underwater. They look incredibly delicate and tiny with wide heads and thin limbs. Pangolin. Found in the mountains and desert areas of the games are the ground-type Pokemon Sandshrew, which looks as though it's based on an armadillo. However, its appearance was actually based on that of a pangolin, a type of anteater from the African savanna. It's covered in a scale-like shell and has very sharp claws used for defense and climbing. It can even roll itself into a ball for additional protection. Pangolins have been known to walk on all four legs, but are also fond of standing on 2 feet, like Sandshrew does. They are currently on the endangered species list as they have been overhunted for their meat and scales. Thanks for watching this video, folks. These are just 10 of our favorite Pokemon that are based off of real-life animals. Let us know what you thought about this video down in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to The Richest, because you know you want to. And while you're here, why don't you check out these other awesome videos, because they're great. Thanks!